Is that Arukh HaShulchan Yomi Day 1434? Our learning day should be a for Army so in our ongoing war against the Torah Osanu Yimach Shema Mezichram. And today we are doing Yoredea, Siman Reis Samach Zayin, Sif Nun, sorry, Samach Beis Ta'ayin. Rabbi saying some base. I was saying about Shulchan base because you see us ever Rosh Hashanah that ever goes through the Rosh Hashanah Apri should not seem though it's a fine. No, it was not a surprise nor an age. Shabbat Einam B'Dover and Yechol Yishtamashov when witnesses come, you can no longer use a slave. The issue is those that say Shmachim so Shechlo Geb Shechlo that we compelled to write a document release. But the Imhoda the Miatzma is also true even if the master conceded on his own. Kalashana. Klomar, meaning Hoda Kodem Bias Haitim Loem Rin Davakamari Kanaskar Koboid Potter. Not like the Roshim seemed to have those yesterday. I guess that was the Rambam maybe. But anyway, we don't say that it was Moide, it's like Moide Knas Boid Boid Botter Dain, okay? You don't have a code door, Chutz based in. No, so you did say this yesterday. So today it's like the outside of basic Das Rambanza, like the Ramban. Even though witness says we can't accept. I can't much have a couple sides. Since the evidence holds on to himself, Amar Kibal Kabuda Sai made him. He says to accept my witness testimony from my witnesses. But we have to accept them. I did not know that. Did you know that? That in our day and age, if he says I'm going to Mekam Hadim, and Mekam Hadim. No, which basically. Because again, but that which they wrote that those who say he's compelled to get his registered document of release. I don't know, wrote that. You got so much as by Simon much Kosam to tell you about that which it says Cheshmish, but about those get you doesn't mention that get you. So how credible is they call in there? It says in terms of other damages, when we see that he is versus him, it's a point that it's more or less level with the damage of Saki Yadam. We remove ourselves from the case. What does that have to do with release? He's had a sword because the road is on account of sword. We should kind of give a open because how is he going to operate here? Obviously, that's so much. This is their own opinion. But that's because that it is their opinion, which is legit. But actually wrote because again, somebody wrote say because again, I don't know who wrote it. Because of Yeshchokim, I said those who argue with Svilu Day, according to Bach and Das, they don't require him to write a bill of release. Came from Sharan Pega and Sham. See, Ram also the same way. Sharanko's game Pega, I'm the Kedushan, she is the Ramban and Sham. Me Yeshchokim, which goes on, those who argue with Svilu Day, but say, didn't hold it is a suffix of my law. So, here, unclear. Bracket says, "Agros if kon ayta sin as a rip rek khava and shamo is kaza ba rip acher mos es khamar yisod be ram be kidush and vadi be rip khava kamuvan." So the one is writing is based on the riff. Samkel we name Simon Ches is bar the avdim look ain't sim shem vain. It's Simon Ches. It's clarified that slaves and nichsem loy don't go out for shem vain loli shlolisha. As we says like chatzi khanrub bachar korn ba kama. So it's about kama from that side. Let's really. It's got to be his average unique to that one person. Because the Meimer says there, a man, a husband, and wife will so loss of klum. Which didn't do anything unless they guess right or show us some sort. See there. He says we have to be astonished. But as it seems inside Paskin Loka Meimar, they pass not like a Meimar, some Shamsi Tezayim, Yichush name Nixelu, Kulem Bachran Kayim. They both said Niximilok. It is a valid sell, Kanashana. Back it says here, see the Bishmo also asked a question. Gamrambam, Percha Base issues didn't design, Pascal the Bachran Kayim. That sells valid. Yet, B'Shem by Pascal Belezer, that that does go free for either one. Sometimes, but the truth is not the all. The Babasi Yeshin is shown as Bachta Meimar. Babasi, the two Lashonis in a Meimar. One says it's only one of them sold by his or herself. But when they sold together, the sale is valid. According to the second lashon there, the Madam Allah Ladin Yom Yomayim, Shem Ba'ayin, which draws an analogy to the halacha of Yom Yomayim after hitting a slave, and Shem Ba'ayin being a kasmi Chodlo, where these halachas that if they linger there, the master's potter, or Shem Ba'ayin, the ass goes free. There it says it has to be kasmi Chodlo, it has to be his, specifically his. They both sold, it's nothing. And we because I guess there's nobody has absolute jurisdiction. We all the first lashon which rush and Trump. Like first lashon some Rishon as well as the rush. So Kubetz is being done. Shlosh Rishon asvi takonas usha because lashon Rishon goes going to takonas usha. The Amur Rabban shpuli the Baal kavur b'Isha. The Baal has more of a shibud than the Isha. So only according, so the sale can be done by evidently the husband, maybe the wife consent, but it's primarily the husband. As I make it clear, assuming Ibn Hazar he speaks about more. It's got to be his completely below the mechira, but that is not required in terms of the sale. As they said that the sale is valid. Nothing when they both still have to agree. So according to this, we have new halacha also by Barim. Tishas bars have the milog ein motzi mishemayim. True avdi milog don't go out with or two or nine. They can jointly release the slave. Just they can sell him. They can also release him. Just in terms of limb tips, chalukim b'shar they limb in other body. I mean, a kesa b'shtar b'shit shirts into obvious can go out. But after me stop because those are not clear. This become called over barashkenu. It's clear that this is halacha. Practice it says I'm mishnah about pay me. Better came out halacha design but near me dvara. Arukim it seems like the words. I mishnah about she's getting luckily hold to say the halacha. Maybe so Maram Ali is stopping with that. Then the Maram Ali is not true about this. We see go up and he complains against him. Right? Until Shorachlo excuse that, until Shorachlo mentions that should be said Chibur Gadol Tzarich Bir V'Tikol. Base says well in the base says requires explanation and fixing. I'm Mishnah Sham Beduk Samach Vav. The Dimit says Mishtak Mo Ekvanis by the Allah of how Avani Gwa by Shtar was meant to be explained. Chacham Ur Chacham Yigin Chacham said himself is Gittin Tavtesh Shisha Dvarim Shavim Shechur Avani indicated Noshim in 9 ways the releases of slaves are similar to the divorces of women. Shar Dvarim Mekal Chol Shos in other respects like all other stars. Veilan Shisha Dvarim. These are the 6 things in your Kosho Achum in terms of non-Jewish courts. They'll shame a kuti in that a kuti who signs is acceptable. The kuti actually does mean Samaritan, I think. So you need to write for the purpose of the person who is being released himself. Like Siva Lishma, meaning being writing for his purpose, or Lishma, her purpose Kishkiti Noshim like Gittin. Sheikh can be written which is connected to the ground. And the witnesses have to sign one from the other. In terms of bringing them from place to place. Mokum, shoving Gittin there's equivalency between Gittin and Shikhurim. Yeah, means for the necht in terms of how we say for the nechta. Signed and sealed and written and signed in front of me. Samazai, Erkos Ketzah. Now we're going to explain these halachas. Erkos in non-Jewish courts. The Kaimel we hope the code starts holding Berkos Shendin Mechusadin. All documents which are produced by non-Jewish courts are kosher because the law of the land is law. But the Gittin and Shikhurim, Tzrichim Shikos Gittin Torah, they have to be according to the Torah law. Bilishma for the sake of the misgarish or the person who's getting his freedom. Loshakosh got in Hebrew, Vodim and other laws. If Shaz Berkos not possible, it's in non-Jewish courts. Any star which has one witness who's a kuti is possible nation of Zaki, because kutim again, real Samaritans, not censorship, are considered to be over averos, violators of law, and no good for testimony. חוץ גיטין נשים שחרור עבדים, except for גיטים and שחרורים, שבהם העדים החלחסים רק זה בבני זה, because there they sign in front of each other. The lab the kuti zeh yachav v'shomer Torah. This kuti was not a person who was learned and to Torah keeping. Lo Yisrael chosim, the Jew would not have signed with him. Chosel yabes maracham all this in ancient times. So it was not as a kuti mekakun chol divrei. The ancient Samaritans are like non-Jews in all matters, right? We said who made him with slikim, but we can infer from them to Sadducees, and I'm not sure he says Sadducees, not Karoim. Same principle. Famous one is like kuti kosh goes on the oskakum chol divrei. Oh no. It says slikim are okay. Vakaroim psuletus. Karoim apostolatus. Interesting dichotomy. I don't know what this. Slikim would be koshalatus if they're signed together with Yisrael, and Karoim apostolatus. And it's a Meshach. Interesting. Samaches. Lishma Ketzad. How does Lishma work? We get Isha Omer by get Isha. It says because of law Lishma. That's the right for her sake. Get Shukr Omer by get Shukr Omer. Okum Shalom Nitan law. Her freedom has not been given to her. Lishma for her sake. To be honest, astonished. Shlomo Lachashu Gankin Shalom Him and Yoshem Eskarshim Shtein Nosh B'Geyachot. Why do we not equate the two in that two women cannot be divorced at the same get? And two slaves cannot be released at the same bill of release. Shouldn't receive law, it says for her, but not for her and someone else. It's getting men base. Finish Rashi like Rashi there, it says everything is about comments, so it's going to be clarified later on. Mazelli is slightly bar for this seems to be clear. That two women cannot be married by the same star. Come over get, just like in get. The Afino calling your star of Kedushin, V'yatza. So we learn derive all matters of Kedushin from getting through V'yatza b'Haitza. Makishi Havayelitzia. Chen l'chashu l'ashas beginning sham. That's a shas not mentioned there. The Armasham Milsa lace of Kedushin. Tan it's the Armasham says there Milsa lace of Kedushin. Tan things that are not no marriage are mentioned. Milsa Kedushin things that have to do with marriage. Look, they're not mentioned in Sham. The Pasuk who mentioned bringing issue, even though it is a problem by Kedushin. Therefore, why they have to numerate? Because of has a similar base. As Kohen in Sham lo avil mechshava. Kohen conclusion should not have enumerated. Kohen never came shus kasham magmar since it's mentioned. Sham Masuk is mentioned in the discussion. They included in their list. Pasuk lo chashul match the gam Kedushin din came. Poskim were not concerned the same way the Kedusha same halacha. Lo chashvei, but that which two slaves cannot be released the same document is not mentioned. Shum lezka b'gemara is not mentioned. Lo chashvei doesn't mention it because it's relevant to Kedusha as well. Samachtes mechuber ketzad connect the ground. How does that work? Keti shomer v'kasav b'natan. You got the right and the given. Mishen mechutza and the sino. Only should be lacking giving. Yotza Kaisim Kuba is supposed to somebody who writes and connect the ground, but Char cuts it, so and then cuts it. Shrei Mechusim Mechitza and Sina needs two stages, first to cut and then to give. Get Shuchur Omer Gaki, Nitan Law, Get Shuchur says it should be given to her. Shrei Mechusim the Sina should only be lacking giving. Kamar came in the Sea Bakum Shal, and Nitan Law, no, it says, or a premium was not given to her, Masha the Kum Shal, Shu Ashtar. And it sounds like the release, which is the document that Dailo, Nitan Law has been given to her. Velocha Ser Mechum Shal, but the only thing missing for the freedom is the giving. Practice it says whatever the ties us resolve this back out of the brackets. Let's connect explain also. Also means don't sign not in front of each other, but from beginning just like it. The close the time get and the same as I get because they were Shema Yomer Lasor Kulchem. Because it might come to say 10 people, all of you. Kisu get lishni right get from life. Everyone writes and they all sign. One of them doesn't sign, I get possible. Is written down, one of them doesn't sign. That's why they made it all ancient present at the time of signature. Come on, this same Zera is Shaykh by Star Shukr as well, obviously. Ayin Shavil Molchumov, Katie Shavil Molchumov, how they the same in terms of bringing to taking or bringing. The idea is funny in terms of the same funny nechta in front of me it was written and signed. Shetinu Rabbana Gidin, the Rabbana Institute by Gidin. Because witnesses are not prevalent to sustain the get. So the husband should not come and complain. But funny, also my slaves is such a concern. Maybe get shikor better as well. If ever somebody brings a get shikor in Eretz Yisrael, internally answer mar from a nechlam, just by get isha does not have say from a nechlam, but from a nechlam. Chutz laaretz and chutz im to made the kaimo. If there aren't witnesses prevalent to sustain the validity of the get, and the agent says it was written inside in front of me. That's the sustaining. The master comes later on and complains, we ignore. Shame just like a woman brings her own get does not have to sustain, however, shall get you since the get is issued from under her hands. So to an who holds on to his own star shikr, and so the camera does not have to stay stated. Just like by a woman, a wife, based in plenty. If he stipulated it should not be divorced until she comes to the place, the so-and-so place of based in. Still said when she gets there. So to the slave. It's a tummy by law because there are reasons and laws here, including I'll explain there. If you get you anybody who's valid to bring a get of a woman. Like it says there, can bring a star shikr as well. Practice says, I ain't shocked if those argue. Say that was at small tzrichim the kaim get shikr. When they're burning themselves, bring the get, they have to be mekayim shikr. Feel the Rambam ain't so the Rambam in the Rambam you don't have to. It's a here iser. So in terms of it's the fact of the ever going free. I would trade us lakuchos, but it has to do with the seizing from the customers, whatever the case may be. So it's kaim, but in that case you need the kiyum ayin sham. That's it for today.